Hi everyone and welcome to the Actually Business World. Today we're going to talk about 5 signs you are going to make a lot of money. But before, don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe to our channel. Now, let's begin. Number 1. You understand that a job won't make you rich. Earn with your mind, not your time. Even if you have a job right now, you know that it's impossible to have real financial flexibility and wealth with a job alone. Having a sole source of income will leave you in a perpetual loop of middle-class living at best. If you want wealth, flexibility, whatever you call it, you need your money or effort to go to work for you at some point. A lot of people have big dreams of running their own business and being their own boss, especially in this economy where small businesses are flourishing. Do you have an idea for a business, store, or service you'd like to start? I've had many ideas, but something always keeps me from acting on them. Usually it's initial capital. I always feel like I need to bide my time working at my current job, saving up as much as I can, then try to launch my own business once I have my savings built up. This seems like a practical approach, right? So, why am I still not working for myself? Because I'm not taking risks. To get rich, I have to be my own boss. And to be my own boss, I have to take a risk, put myself out there, and make my money work for me. When you're working for someone else, you're helping them. This is well and good if you believe in the cause and just want to get by in life. But if you want to get rich, you're only hurting yourself. You're spending at least 40 hours a week focusing on someone else. Number 2. You hate being broke. You hate living paycheck to paycheck and want to change. Well, the first step towards changing your life and gaining control of your finances is to admit you want to change and acknowledging how much you need to change. When it comes to life, money, and even being your own boss, no one can change your mindset but you. We all get stuck inside this rat race called life, going around and around on our wheel like a caged hamster. We're moving forward but never progressing. The amount of effort and thought you put into changing is the amount of results you'll see. In other words, if you don't apply yourself to changing your financial habits and only put in a mediocre amount of effort, the results you'll see will also be mediocre. Maybe that's what you've experienced in the past after trying to change your finances and failing. Spending wisely is a major part of experiencing financial freedom, but spending less has its limits. There's only so much you can cut back on before you have to start earning more money. This is where having a side hustle or taking on virtual assistant work comes in. Determine what kind of money problem you have and then take steps to remedy it. Your income potential is only limited by your mindset and your skills. You really can earn as much money as you want, but you have to know what your strengths and weaknesses are. Be confident in your abilities and find help for the areas you're not so confident in. Number 3. You're considering a long-term financial strategy. You're not thinking about your finances paycheck to paycheck anymore. You're evaluating and researching what steps and investments you need to make to reach your financial goals. Your long-term financial planning will depend on your age, risk tolerance, and numerous other factors. If you view stocks as too risky or have no idea what to do, you may consider real estate an alternative investment. Setting a long-term financial goal is an important step toward becoming financially secure. If you aren't working toward anything specific, you're likely to spend more than you should. You'll then come up short when you need money for unexpected bills, not to mention when you want to retire. Even the most prudent person can't prepare against every crisis, as the world learned in the pandemic and many families learn every month. What thinking ahead does is give you a chance to work through things that could happen and do your best to prepare for them. This should be an ongoing process so you can shape your life and goals to fit the changes that will inevitably come. Annual financial planning gives you an opportunity to formally review your goals, update them, and review your progress since last year. If you've never set goals before, take the opportunity to formulate them so you can get or stay on firm financial footing. You probably won't make perfect linear progress toward achieving any of your goals, but the important thing is to be consistent. Number 4. You view your mistakes as learning opportunities. You may not be where you want to be in life. We're not perfect, and we all make mistakes. But knowledge is power. Are you learning from mistakes? It's hard to acknowledge a mistake as a learning opportunity. All too often, we equate mistakes as failures and then go into a deeper downward spiral. You can't learn anything from a mistake until you admit that you've made it. So, take a deep breath and admit to yours, and then take ownership of it. Inform those who need to know, apologize, and tell them that you're working on a solution. Chances are you'll view your error in a purely negative light for as long as any initial shock and discomfort about it persists. But if you can reframe your mistake as an opportunity to learn, you will motivate yourself to become more knowledgeable and resilient. When you've acknowledged your mistake, think about what you could do to prevent it from ever happening again. For example, if you didn't follow a process properly, consider introducing a more robust checklist or a clear process document. Stop beating yourself up, pause for a moment to reflect, and start thinking about how you can gain from the situation. Chances are, acting on what you've learned will require the discipline and motivation to change your habits or to change the way that your team works. Number 5. You believe in yourself. In business and your personal life, self-confidence is a prerequisite for taking massive action. You need to believe in yourself, in your abilities, skills, and passions to take the leap into entrepreneurship or any other aspiration. Believing in yourself is the linchpin of exceptional leadership because self-confidence lets you manage and inspire others with assurance and direction. Self-belief requires a holistic strategy. You must take control of your thoughts and feelings so you're able to reach your peak state. It also entails building up confidence in your abilities as well as falling in love with yourself, the parts of your personality, perspective, and experience that make you uniquely you. Believing in yourself isn't about uninterrupted success. It's about being able to move on from failure quickly. To do that, you must change your perspective on failure. Negative emotions like self-doubt or anxiety are deeply connected to the opinions we have of ourselves based on our life experiences. They're telling your brain that it's time to examine these limiting beliefs and replace them with empowering ones. But that can be easier said than done. One way to get started is to focus on your self-talk, the words you choose when you speak to yourself. To master the art of self-confidence, first master the arts of self-awareness and self-love. Determine your values and be proud of them. Embrace your strengths and weaknesses equally. Thanks for watching. We hope you really enjoy this video.